Designers, I'm going to let you in on a little home truth. Your designs are going to get stolen. You need to show your work to get noticed, but the more you do, the more likely that someone is going to nick it. It's a rite of passage and almost a compliment. For instance, 2 of my designs once got pinched by the same guy and worked into their design portfolio. And it happened so often to my pal James Martin that he's just stopped caring because it will be a full-time job for him to chase it all up. The simple fact is that if you're an artist, the moment your pen is off the paper, you own the copyright to your work. But proving it is a lot easier if you register for copyright. If you find out someone is using your work as their own online, or even worse, selling it, you can issue something called a DMCA takedown, which sounds like a wrestling move, but stands for the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. You start by reaching out with a polite email. If they don't respond or refuse, use an official DMCA response letter. If they still won't take it down, go straight to that website's hosting provider. Use a Whois lookup to find this out, because hosting companies take this shit seriously. Now, Von Glitchka has a load of template emails that you can use in his Copyright for Creatives course, which you should totally go and watch, even just to hear about the ridiculous story about the time when he tried to register for copyright in a foreign country, only to find someone had already stolen his work and registered it as their own. The hard part is finding out who is stealing your work in the first place. You can do things like reverse image searching via something like Google Images, but I've found the best method is your community. They'll be the first to tell you if someone is passing off your work as their own. So don't be put off. Show your work. And hopefully this is something that AI will be able to help us out with in the future. But if you find another designer that is using your work to sell their services, rest assured they'll eventually get found out anyway, because they won't be able to deliver client work to the ludicrously high standards that your work has set.